Hello, and welcome to the August 2nd stream of Skin Deep Development. I am Brendan Chun, and today we are going to continue working on this blood bag system that we started yesterday, or that we continued working on yesterday. So let's open it up. Models, objects, blood bag. That's what we got so far. I think it looks pretty good. Coming along. I think what we want to do is, so the plan is to add a little headband around it. And the idea is that you put this blood bag, like, you wear like a hat, and then you let the blood kind of drain into your body. So let's see if we could make that work. Let's look up headband. Is there such thing as a medical headband? That's not really what I'm... Ooh, something like that could be kind of fun. How about this one? Oh, yeah, let's look up dentist headband. Maybe that'll... Oh, no, it's not really what I want. How about this one? That's not bad. Ooh, I kind of like that little leather strap right there. Is kind of nice. Huh. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. Ray Elvisser asks, is the plan for this item to have it restore health over a period of time? Sort of. So the idea is that when you are in a downed state, you can put on this blood bag, and instead of your blood draining out of your body, it'll drain back into your body. And when it reaches 100%, then you get back up and you're fine. Well, alright, let's just try to model something out. And we'll adjust it as necessary as we go along. Yeah, let's make a headband. Let's make a cool headband. How about we just keep it simple? We just make it a little cylinder, a little big ring, and that should be fine. What's the best way to do this? We start with a cylinder. Be right back. All right. What's a good size? Let's see. Let's lower the vertices. 16. It's a nice luxurious amount. That look right? About bigger. It's kind of hard to tell what's the right size. About that. Well, let's try that for now. I'll make it a little bit taller. So something like that. Okay. Now, okay, I think I got this. So we're gonna extrude it just a little bit. Then and delete these faces. Then extrude it down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think our normals are all flipped around. Let's see if we can fix that. Normals, recalculate outside. There we go. Perfect. I'm not fully sure why that happens, but I know how to fix it, so that's fine. How's that? Proportion-wise, looks okay, I think. I don't know, it's hard to tell without reference. So it would be really nice if we could do some shader effects to make the blood kind of look like it's animating out of the bag. It might take some doing. Not 100% sure how to do that, but I have a very, very rough idea how to use the shader system for that. Well, I guess we should just try it and see what happens. I'm gonna save this. Radio Visitor says you could use the jiggle bone technique from the chemical bomb. Yeah, I was thinking maybe do that. I think the problem I'm trying to solve is that it's gonna be a bag full of blood, and we want it to start full, and then we want it to kind of like drain out so that it's empty. With the chemical bomb, we were just kind of like jiggling a bone left and right, and that was that. But for this one, we need an actual like gameplay effect that we need to have control over. Just a little bit trickier, but I think it's doable. Maybe we should just do a test version first. Yeah, this is actually kind of a tricky one. I wonder if there's a way to. All right. Well, let's do a test model first before I commit to final art and make my life hard. Let's try to. Yeah, let's simulate this with like a test cube or something. Let me collect my thoughts, try to figure this out. Eric's comic says move the bone's position down, combined with a shader effect from the chem bomb. Yeah, I guess we could do, instead of it being a shader effect, we could make it instead a bone that we move on the model. I'm trying to figure it out. So if we do a bone, then that means we, oops, uh-oh. It means that we can't really show the blood going through these tubes because it would make it not really feasible to do it that way. But we could pretty easily make a bone just go up and down this blood bag part. Ray Elviser says, the secret I've learned from these streams is to use bones for everything. Oops, all bones. I think bones gets you pretty far, but so what I was thinking, I'll do a little demo here. Let's see if I can make this work. Oops. What was I doing? Definition. Monster thug. All right. So what I was thinking was, where is it? Pistol. There it is. So if you look at the body, it kind of gets slowly dissolved. Let's try again. And I'm thinking we could do kind of a similar effect where we kind of hide the blood, basically. think there might be a way to do it. I'm not fully sure. Alright, well, let's try it out. Let's see. Let's check in what we got, first of all. And this will let us very easily revert back in case things go pear-shaped. That'll work. Okay. So let's take a look at the material. That we use for the character getting dissolved. Okay, so we are yikes, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So it looks like there is a parameter 7, that is being controlled through the code. And then as this parameter changes, we are controlling this value that reads this TGA file and hides part of the texture. These textures FX burn away. Where are you? So it's reading this weird texture. Florian Veltman says, the good old alpha clip animation. Yeah. It's clipping away based on the alpha of this texture right here. So that's one way of doing it, I think. There's another way. I think we might be able to do it a different way also, which is mask color. And what the mask color does is it only allows texture to be drawn over the part that this mask tells you that it could draw over. I think something like that. Does that work? Well, I don't know. Let's try making a cube. We're gonna make a big blood bag cube. It's gonna test out what's a blood bag, how to make the tech work for this. Okay, got that. I'm gonna say view blood bag test. I'm just gonna call you cube. So we want to make a texture in Photoshop. Oops. make this, let's say 512. I don't know, sure. Doesn't really matter. Save view. Let's give a little reference on this texture, PC. So we know what way is up, what way is down. Open up. See how it looks. There we go. All right, looks okay. Save that. And we go back here. Okay, so export model, cube.ase. Yep, sounds good. Then we make a little shader that corresponds to the thing we just made. Where are you? Models, objects, blood, bag, test, skin. Diffuse map. I'm gonna do that. Okay, all right. Now I can put down this model. Object split back test. Yep. And let's see if it shows up in the game. Doom C says, just wanted to say I enjoyed your episode of Designer Notes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Designer Notes was a guest on a podcast called Designer Notes. It was it's a podcast hosted by Soren Johnson, who made the was the designer of the some of the Civilization games, and it was really a fun podcast. Just talked about design stuff, and if you just search for Designer Notes podcast, you'll probably find it somewhere. It's on the Idle Thumbs network. Okay, so we have a test cube. Wonderful. Great. Just to make our lives easier, let's make it nice and big. Cool. All right, so we got a cube. Great, good. Now we want to we want to fill it up with blood. Fill my cube full of blood. So we're gonna make a red texture. We're gonna make the word blood. Beautiful. Just a really beautiful texture. Texture blood. And what we're gonna do is, we do this. See what happens. Huh. Diffuse map. Okay. Well, I was hoping I could just draw this texture over that texture, but it's being a little bit uncooperative. I can make it appear over it, but it will make it glow in the dark also. And I think, I'm not a blood expert, but I think blood usually does not glow in the dark. I mean, I guess it's not too bad that it draws over it, if it's just gonna be just a bag texture. It's not really that big of a deal. I kind of don't like how it's so washed out looking though. Like it's so vibrant here, but then over here it looks like it's blending two textures together, which I don't really want. Well, let's try the mask. That did nothing. Okay. Eric's comic says that's definitely more of a blood orange than red. This is true. Yeah, I don't really know why that's happening. It's kind of weird. Florian Veltman says blend mode multiply. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it out. I don't. I'm not sure if multiply is a valid. Let's try it out. Yeah, multiply is not a valid blend mode. I think you can kind of emulate it with one of these GL calls, but I don't really know these well enough, unfortunately. GL0, GL1. Sure, let's try it out. I don't know. Nothing. How about you? What do you got? Ooh, I think we might have found it. Okay, alright. Maybe? Mask color, map, make alpha, models, weapon, blah blah blah. Alright, let's try to make a weird mask texture. channels, new. Gonna make a little jiggly pile of blood. Alright, let's see if this works. Bag mask. Models, objects, blood, bag test, bag mask. Oops. Nothing. How about let's get rid of the alpha texture and save you like that. Okay. Okay, so what happens? Well, how does let's go back to how does the bag look like without the blood stuff at all? Delete all of that, reload it. Okay, so I think it's working. So this is how the bag normally looks. Then we add the stuff back in, fill it with blood. Now we want to see if we can make this mask move around. Let's try this. Okay, so now our blood is wiggling. We got some wiggling blood. Always good to have. Oh. Okay, so for UV mapping this thing, it looks like we'll need to make the UV map like twice as tall, with the top part of it being empty. Is that right? Yeah, top part of it being empty, bottom part full of blood. Then you're just kind of scroll it upwards. Florian Development says multiplicative is DST color, comma 0. Yeah, let's try it out. I don't know. I never got around to learning these blend mode stuff. This was also a thing in the, I think the Half-Life 1 engine, and I don't know, I never was able to internalize it. Oh, interesting. I like the color a lot. The color looks way better. Like, that's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, I wish it worked with this mask, though. It seems to not be going. Map, make alpha. Mask color. Maybe there's a different kind of mask? Let's take a look at the... Ooh, how about that? Let's take a look at how it's done over here. Alpha. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm a little bit out of my element here, so I'm trying to figure out what all this stuff means. App make alpha. Well, I don't know. Let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. Snapman IM says replace 0 with mask. Where is it? This one? I don't think there's a parameter called mask, or I'm not aware of one. Yeah, so for people who actually know this stuff, I'm sure this must be pretty frustrating to watch. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get better at this stuff. For the most part, I just try random things until it works. Which is not really the most efficient way of doing it, I guess. Mask color, map, alpha test values to destination alpha. Well, I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is right now. So it works good enough, and we'll fix it later. We have our weird orange blood. Okay, so we're going to go here. Start here. So I guess the way we want this to work is we do it like that, where top half is empty and the bottom half is full of blood. So we're going to save that. Flatten you and save you. Yep. All right. I think we'll need to modify these two also, right? Now these UVs are all changed. Save, export. Okay. Yeah, so now we have the blood that drains out of the bag. So basically we gotta go, Alright, okay, I think kind of working. So what if we put scroll 0? How does it look? It looks full. What if we do scroll 0.25? Oh, okay. How about negative 0.25? It's halfway out. So what if negative 0.5? Empty. Okay, so negative... Let's write this down so we don't forget. 0 equals full. Negative 0.5 equals empty. Okay. Actually, negative 4.5, that's a little safer. Okay. Good, good, good. We got our numbers there, so that's great. GL distance. I want to mess around with this. What if we made the blood jiggle around? Chill out a little bit, please. It's not bad. This blood is very excited. Pretty good. Cool. Okay. I guess we could jiggle it more. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, alright. Our cube now has blood draining out of it. Perfect. That's good and normal. Mouse Fountain says the blood has arrived. Yeah, this blood is appearing and then disappearing. Okay, it feels pretty good. So we got to use parameter 7 to go from 0 and then LARP it to negative 0.45 to make the blood start full, then become empty. Good. Yeah, that sounds good. The other part I want to do. Okay, let's just save this. You know what? Let's check it in. I usually don't check in my test stuff, but I think we might need to refer to this later. Cool. I'm glad that worked. The other thing I want to do is this coily cable. We want to animate blood quickly entering it and filling up this tube. And I think we could do something similar to what we just did, but just play it at a different, like speed it up, make it go really fast instead of going really slow. I'm not fully sure how to UV map this, but let's try it out. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see, how am I going to copy you over to my... how does this work again? Hang on, let me refer back to my big book of Blender. Oh, actually. Is that right? There it is. I think I added a note in here how to bake it. There it is. Select the cylinder, press Alt-C, and then delete original. Cylinder, Alt-C, mesh. That it? Have I baked it? Looks okay, I guess. And we're going to save you. Tube. All right. Let's try to UV map this thing, this worm. Oh. Oops. What is happening? UV render result. Okay. Yikes. Oh, Mouse Fountain and Eric's Comics are suggesting UV mapping the original base tube before baking it. That might be, that sounds a lot easier. Let's try that. So, ooh, is that it? Is this gonna work? Can I UV map you? It looks like it only has this one small section. I guess the way that I'm doing it doesn't really let me UV map the entire tube. Eric's comic says, what if you apply the array modifier but not the curve? Yeah, it doesn't really let me do it. I don't know. Mouse Fun says follow active quads can be useful for this also. Let's try it out. I don't think I've where was it? I'm not quite sure how to use this tool. Follow active quads. Yeah, I think I'm using this wrong. Mouse button says you'll want to select one of the quads from the bottom, where it's rectilinear. Just grab these. How does this work? Length average. No. Alright, I gotta figure out, I gotta read how to use this thing. So you just have all of them selected, but that one selected last. Huh. So select everything, and then select it last. Yeah, I don't think I fully understand how this works. Let's see, how does this work? I think the good news is that this tube is relatively low poly, so this should make things a little bit easier, I think. Seams are still needed. Okay. Maybe that could help. Ugh, God. Not want to see All right. Can I select a big seam that goes up here? Let's say he doesn't want me to do that. I was hoping I could UV map the cylinder UV map. Well, I got this saved. Let's just do some surgery. I'm gonna do that. Wow, what the heck happened? What? Oh, right, I didn't. I was not in the right mode. There we go. Alright, let's try the UV map cylinder method. See if that gives us anything. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's a way to UV map this without too much effort. I just haven't really done this before, so it's gonna take me a little bit of time to figure it out. Okay. I don't often mark seams, so I don't remember the shortcut for it. I guess I didn't write it down. There it is. Mark seam. Why is there two of them? Alright. Gonna do that, and then we're gonna... Oh... Not what I wanted. A little missing face down here. Alright. Yeah, let's see if cylinder projection works. Oh, the answer is no. It does not work. Yike! You're a nightmare. You are... What the heck is going on with you? Huh. Am I misremembering how this works? Mesh cylinder 16 nothing. Mark seam. Then you grab the whole thing, cylinder projection. Okay, so you gotta be looking at it from the side, I guess. Get a nice clean UV map. I guess that means when it's a wiggly tube, maybe it doesn't work. I'm gonna mark that seam. Yikes. The heck? That's not a useful UV map, in my opinion. Let's see what happens if we... Huh. Okay. So it does let you straighten it out, so that's kind of cool. Huh. Refusing to give me a clean UV map. I thought the seams looked correct. Big red line going down the middle. Seems nice and contiguous. Alright, that's fine. I guess that way it's not going to work. We'll look elsewhere. Mouse Fountain says, if you have the seams marked, maybe just unwrap would be usable. I don't know. Let's try it. Unwrap. Whoa. I didn't know it could do that. That's cool. Oh. So it feels like it doesn't realize that these faces are like connecting or something like that. Oh, whoa, wait. These vertices are not even connected. Well, that's gonna make my life difficult. Let's see if we could. Removed 0 vertices. Move 27 vertices. Alright, let's try it again. Oh ho ho! You are behaving like a normal model now. Wonderful. Alright, let's try cylinder again. No good. Let's try unwrap. Hey, that's totally usable, I think. That'd be nice. Make a nice grid. Oh, thank you for that suggestion. That seems like it saved. That seems like that's the trick. Cool. Awesome. What happens if you don't do a seam? Does it just freak out? Yes. Let's see what happens if we do that first. Huh. Huh. Well, I don't know. Let's try out throwing the texture on it. Is it skin? Save. Save. Export. ASE. Tube. Create model. Oh. Try that again. Model. Objects. That's pretty fun. Whenever anything actually works, it's incredible. Sweet. I love it. Just the letters blood, BLOOD, running through a tube. That's cool. I like how it takes so much longer to go through the squiggly parts than the straight part. Yeah, so that's working. The texture... Guess we could... wonder... I think there's a way to just use the same... I could make a new texture, but I feel like I probably don't have to. I feel there must be some way to use existing texture. And just kind of... Blood is down here. What's the math here? Good. Oops. Do we make it smaller? Is that it? Save, export, ASC to... Oh wait, no, I want to be... Oh, wait. What if we do it like that, so that the entire thing is full of blood? Export ASC to... Yeah, I think that's it. Cool, that's great. Okay, so that's how it looks in its default state. Nice and empty. Then we start the timer, or we start the blood transfusion thing. It goes boop, 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 boop. The tube. Then you stop it. Yeah, I think we can make something like that work. Ray L. Visser says, this has been a wild ride through Euclidean and non-Euclidean space and time. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it ended up working. I mean, we'll have to see how to hook it up to the game itself. Make sure it triggers correctly. Mouse Fountain says, as a bonus, you've made a curly straw for fun space cocktails too. Yeah, I mean, I guess since we have liquid going through tube tech, might as well exploit it however we can. Make the best of it. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Try this out. Export AC2. Kind of tweaked it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's get some values for the blood tube. Okay, so for the tube, 0 equals the tube is full of blood. Let's try 0.2. 0.4. Okay, alright, I'm getting a better idea what's going on here. Okay, so 0.5 equals empty, comma, blood at the top. So when we animate this, we want to lerp from 0.5 to 0. Okay, makes sense. Cool. Good. Let's make some mega blood. Sweet. Beautiful. In space, in the future, blood goes fast. All right. Excellent. Let's check it in. Cool. Huh. I can't believe that worked. Sweet. Oh. Gonna do some stretches. Take care of my arms. Take care of my hands. Yeah. Something I'm not fully sure about is no, actually I think it's fine. I was gonna say it's kind of need to figure out, since the blood bag drains out at a different rate than the tube, we will need to control those two elements separately. Because the tube should just fill up with blood immediately, like instantly. But the blood bag is kind of like a gameplay dependent meter. Or is it? Do we need that? I mean, I guess the blood bag could just drain out at a constant rate. And then whenever the blood meter's filled, we could just shove the blood bag off screen and not worry about it anymore. Yeah, that should be fine. We also got to figure out, do blood bags keep them? Like after you use a quarter of it? We should just make them fire and forget. So you use it and then it just drains out, or you expend the entire bag. Once you open up a bag, it's no longer good. I think that'll work better. Florian Veltman says, as I'm starting to work on a solo project, I'm finding it hard to start using systems I'm designing and do some level design I'm wondering if you were encountering similar problems to actually start building content. Yeah, I find that in whenever that happens, when I feel kind of like stuck and unable to connect the systems and level designs, I find that it helps to kind of put myself in a mindset of making a demo for a friend to play, and then trying to think, oh, okay, so if like a real human being is gonna play this game, um, what are things that I can put in there that will accommodate and fulfill that goal? And there's something about like making a game for someone else to play that kind of helps focus the project for me. It makes it a little bit more clear what I should be working on. Cuttlefish says, if I recall correctly, the label says single use only. Oh. Is that right? You're right. That's pretty perfect. Perfect. That's good. That's all the fiction that we need. It would be nice. It would be nice if there's a little splash of color somewhere. Where is it? I lost my sneeze. Do any Photoshop wizards out there know why that when you use the selection contract tool, if the marquee is touching the border of the screen, it does not contract, like it always just stays sticky, stuck there? I think Photoshop has always done this ever since the old versions, and it kind of, I don't understand it. So I end up just having to like nudge it a pixel over or something, and I find it kind of weird. Ray Elvisor says, maybe try marqueeing from the right, only to the exact left edge. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the border of the screen. If you go to contract, it'll just get stuck. It just won't move. Kind of doesn't matter if I start. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's just the way that it works. Yeah, I kind of like adding a little splash of red right there. Nice looking. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. Looks great. Cool. All right, I'm gonna call it a day for now. Cool. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the help. It really helped a lot in UV mapping this bananas weird tube thing. And we learned that it's actually, I don't know, way more doable than it looks, I guess. So that was cool. I was kind of expecting a giant wrestling match with this. But thanks to y'all in the chat, it made it so much easier. So I really appreciate it. And I guess we will continue this next time we meet. Awesome. I will see you all next time. Have a great weekend. Get some rest and have some fun. All right, bye for now.